What is it? Actually I cannot pronounce this word.
Yeah, no worries.
Because I usually never use this word.
This one.
我们还有2分钟到了啊。一会儿到了之后，大家拿好贵重物品。
Liangzhu Museum. Liangzhu. Okay, good. Lots of the people there.
OK， 博物馆这边会有中文讲解员 ，and in the museum there is a docent. OK, speak English and Chinese. OK， 中文的跟中文，然后英文的跟英文。So much. OK, you can bring your water. OK. OK, thank you. 哎，姐去2次了。English.
Okay. Thank you.
The building, you can see in front of us. This is our museum.
This is museum. Okay.
Yes. It is done by the great architect Philip Chichester.
What does it mean written on the wall?
Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
Liangzhu, these two Chinese characters mean beautiful land surrounded by water. So during the Liangzhu period, the people in the Liangzhu region lived on islands because they were surrounded by water. And our museum is also located in the middle of the water.
Okay.
To imitate the landscape of that time.
Okay.
Yes. The Liangzhu site was first discovered in 1936 by Mr. Shi Xingdong. He is a native of the Liangzhu.
1936.
1936.
Okay.
The National Day is coming.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Autumn Festival maybe tomorrow, right?
Oh yes.
And the national 1st October.
Yes.
You from?
From Vietnam.
Vietnam. Okay.
This tree is the descendant of my best tree. It's the city flower of Hangzhou. You can smell it in the air.
Yeah.
也是的。It within the boundaries of an archaeological site.
Okay, the side.
It was first opened to the public in 2008.
Okay.
And in 2018, we newly renovated our exhibition because we were determined to become one of the UNESCO sites.
Let me check.
Okay.
It's called 照壁 in Chinese.
照壁.
照壁, yes. In ancient China, many homes had 照壁 to keep others from seeing inside. To surprise you, so you don't see our exhibition for one place.
Okay.
The whole tour takes about 35 minutes. And let's go to the first exhibition.
Every wetland state. Okay. Yeah, one.
Early.
How long? How far? How long old this is? 4,000, 3,000 years old civilization this is.
Sorry.
How old this museum is? The things, the dynasty is. 4,000
Yes,
years.
about 7 years ago.
Okay.
This is through the research and carbon dating experts have concluded Liangzhu culture existed between 4,300 and 4,300 years ago.
Picture in the lowest generally read around take in China.
Okay, we can see the right-hand side. There is a keyword wall, and the Liangzhu city represents the emergence of the early state and urban civilization. Yes,
Urbanization, okay.
Yes, there are 3 regular exhibition halls. The first exhibition hall is about the rice
civilization.
Yes. The second exhibition hall is mainly about the urban civilization. This content is the same as the archaeological city park. Here we can see a photo. This landscape is the Liangzhu people's living environment.
At that time?
Yes, and during the Liangzhu period, this environment and the climate at that time, food was very...
Meat, anything, the deer, right?
Yes, deer.
And
Water buffalo.
water buffalo.
Yes.
And
Some pigs.
pigs.
Yes.
I didn't recognize.
Yeah, these are some animals that Liangzhu Liangzhu people see, and their staple food is rice. Let's have a look at this display. Here. Yes. There is a Chinese saying, 民以食为天, which means that Chinese people value food, highly developed agriculture. At that time, they already had specialized agricultural tools,
Compound stone block.
such as these plows. And the Liangzhu people invented this type of the compound plow and explosives. And these are stone sickles. This called cut stalks of rice. This picture use this to cut the stalks. Yes, and these sickles only have an image on one side. And what's interesting is about 90% of the sickles found at the Liangzhu site were used for left-handed people. Yes. And large storage site of the food surplus discovered at Liangzhu site. Here we can see a comparison of the rice from the Liangzhu period and rice from modern times.
Difference.
Yes, up to now we have found more than 200,000 kilograms of charred rice.
Yes.
And it is interesting to note that no rice paddies were found in the city. Rice was only planted in the rural areas. Yes, this may indicate that people live inside the city specialized ritual.
Okay. Genuine.
Yes, this for ordinary people, so it's not good.
This is official. Yes. Tools made by bones and horns of these. Okay, I understand.
And there is a fish bowl.
Yes. Fish cook.
Here we can see ivory scepter.
Ovaries.
Yes, and it has the deity and animal mask motif carved on its surface. And this is the secret motif of the Liangzhu culture. Here we can see about 10 motifs.
Yes.
Usually, these secret motifs were only carved on jade ritual objects.
Okay,
so this means this one is pottery, and which is more standardized.
It's a pottery section, yeah.
Previous cultures. We can divide this.
They cook and eat in these.
Therefore, these cooking vessels.
Cook vessels.
Yes, and we can see this dill. This dill is in this picture. Usually, a dill would be used for boiling, but this dill is to the ones of jade objects. So this black pottery could be considered ritual vessels.
Okay, understood.
Here we can see some wooden artifacts.
Likewise.
And these are lacquers. Actually, people also used lacquer resources near the site.
Okay.
And this lacquer cup inlaid with jade is a good example. It's very beautiful. Hundred symbols.
700 symbols.
700 symbols have been discovered, mostly on potteries, and some of them are abstract symbols, and some are vivid, like this dog.
Each and every symbol has its own significant meaning.
Turtle, right?
Every single pronounce has different meaning. But
Yes, different meanings. And we can look at this. It's like a house,
Yeah.
Yes.
like a
Turtle.
house. A bird.
Yeah, but
A bird.
Something with turtle.
Yes, and it could help researchers to reconstruct the architecture from the Liangzhu period.
yes.
Another look at this one. This is a cloud we have just seen.
Flower.
Flower and leaf.
Cloud.
Leaf.
Flower. I
Cloud.
see a flower.
Flower. Okay.
It's a very cute symbol. Can you guess what this symbol
Pottery
is?
cup with flat handle and inscribed symbols. Okay.
This, this is, we can say, many people think it was a kind of crocodile.
Crocodile.
Yes, indicating that it may have existed at that time.
At that time. Yeah, primitive written characters.
And we can look at this black pottery jar with 12 symbols on its shoulder. Here is 12 symbols. And some scholars have interpreted these symbols as a story. And we can have a look at these symbols. One word might be a tiger was caught by a man with a net. So of course there are many different
Beautiful.
jade objects is one of the most important elements of the Liangzhu culture.
Liangzhu, okay.
Yeah, here we can see how the Liangzhu people made jade cong. Cong is a square tube with a hole, with a round hole in the center, and the whole process, including cutting, shapes, pouring, and carving and polishing.
Polishing.
Yes, and
7 steps.
yes, and it is believed that the hot sands were used when cutting to cut the jade.
I don't know why. How did they invent that lemon? It's such a long time.
And this picture motif, and it's as part of the secret motif. You can see here. It's about 3 centimeters high and 4 centimeters wide. Yeah, about 5 lines incorporated. 1,000 sites.
1,000 sites.
All over the Lake Tai region,
Yeah.
and including parts of Jiangsu, Shanghai, and Zhejiang provinces.
Okay.
And based on their areas, skills, remains, and artifacts, scholars believe that Liangzhu is an early state-level society, which could be divided into 4 levels of settlements. And this one, the red square shape, is the capital city of the Liangzhu culture.
Okay.
It is the center of the culture, politics, military, like today's Beijing. Yeah, it's the Liangzhu city.
This is Liangzhu city.
You find
Okay.
it? It's
Yeah.
yes. And the Liangzhu ancient city is the center of the power and belief of. Okay. This is the model of the Liangzhu city. As you can see, here is the palace area and the inner city. And this is the outer city. The layout of the city is in line with the three concentric Liangzhu culture. Yes.
Liangzhu culture.
Yes, and in the east of the inner city there is workshop area.
Workshop area.
Yes, and this river is called Zhongjiagang River. It's connected the north to the south of the city.
Okay.
And here, in the west of the
And
inner
it
city,
looks like island. Yeah, everywhere water, everywhere passing.
is because they are. This is what we just mentioned, Zhongjiagang workshop area.
Workshop area. Yes.
Here we can see many buildings, many houses,
Yes.
and the Liangzhu people live here to
Do
make
their
their
work,
objects
yeah.
here. And,
It's a residential area.
yes, archaeologists discovered many artifacts, including raw materials and semi-products in the river. So, erosion, yes, and these are bamboo and this wooden.
Wooden. And all is made by the wood.
Yes,
Sheds.
this river bank is this.
It is wood.
Up to now, we have found about 200 of the will.
Okay.
Have a look at this. This shows how the Liangzhu
Water
people
conservancy
made
system.
dams for the water conservancy system. They used a type of grass-wrapped clay block. And a similar technique is still used today to strengthen the embankments. Simulate a scene of palace construction.
Yeah.
On the floor, we can see a big wooden plank.
Yes.
And it is a life-size reproduction of the one that was excavated waterlogged site in Zhongjiagang. This is life-size reproduction.
Large building.
The worker, they work as a worker.
There is no evidence. Rock source for from the foundation of the city.
Okay, foundation of the city, basement from I understand.
These stones, and this part is a true section of the city.
Okay.
In these pictures, you can see how the artists to put this section out.
Yeah. Start from here.
Jade of the Liangzhu period. You can see this one. This one shows the social status
Spiritualism. Yeah.
of the Liangzhu society.
Okay. Royalty, nobility, craftsmen, and the body.
Royalty, nobility, craftsmen, and warrior, and civilian. And you can see on the left, the royalty owned the jade yue, and in addition, they would also be buried with variety of the jade ritual. And the nobility, they were only buried with a small number of jade objects. And the civilian, they could own a few of jade ornaments, but no jade ritual.
Example of royal meaning. Okay.
Yes, a royal number. And it is a 1-to-1 replica of Tomb 14 in Fanshan
They
Royal
buried
Cemetery.
in this way.
This is head.
Yeah,
This
it's a body. Okay.
and about 242 pieces of jade wooden coffins that was
At that time, they
used
used
to-
wood for coffins. This is a wooden coffin. Yeah, I understand.
yes, yes.
How many you found? Total number of?
How many? One. This is jade spoon. Here you can see it's and it is the prototype of the mascot Cong Cong and the medals of the and this is a complete jade yue consists of the yue itself. And some scholars think this fish is represents the wealth. And because of the round shape of the
Biggest, the biggest one.
no, but it inspired a symbol here. If you cannot find it, you can look at this picture.
Yes, I can see this is a bird standing on the platform.
Can you see
If-
it? Complete deity and everlasting motif. And during the Liangzhu period, it is very popular. It looks like a man with a group of feathers on his head.
Yes.
Is sitting on a beast. And this beast had impressive eyes and placed its paws underneath his body. And the nail to appear throughout the Liangzhu period. Because of this, we say it could be a symbol of unified belief worshipped by all the Liangzhu. This is has the so how the Liangzhu so the Liangzhu culture made contribution to formation and development of the Chinese culture. There are 6 keywords that represents the evidence for Liangzhu's inclusion on the World Heritage List. So we have seen that the rice civilization has lots of chart rice for primitive item factors. We have seen that have symbols that we have that. And for urban civilizations, in the Liangzhu was very important and for early stage there is obvious difference in social status. And for